And last but not least, if we hesitate, history will never forgive us. We will never forgive ourselves.
Thank you, Senator Thornton, for allowing us into your home this evening. Until tomorrow, when once again we'll put another distinguished personality in the glare of our Washington, D.C. spotlight, this is Mark Willett, saying good evening.
Mr. Cooper, I'd give my franking privileges for a year just to get on that show.
That's the kind of exposure you need and you're not getting.
Is that show seen even in Minnesota?
Even in Minnesota, Katie.
Well, it would be good for people back home to see their congressman and hear his views on television. Though not as good as in person, of course.
Oh, I don't know. This way, they'd have the opportunity of turning me off. Anyway, it's not that simple, Katie. I doubt if he even knows who I am.
Well, he should know. Do you want me to tell him?
Thank you, Katie. But I'm afraid a young congressman from Minnesota has about as much chance of getting on Washington, D.C. spotlight as, as a pretty governess from Minnesota. Besides, Mark Willard is not one of my favorite people.
Why?
Oh, because he baits his guests.
Baits?
Puts them on the hook and makes them dangle.
Oh, well, that is not good.
Somebody will tell him off one of these days.
Oh, well, I hope it is a courageous man, like you.
If I ever get on that show, I might just do that.
You would? Hello?
Does Congressman Morley live here?
Yeah, come in, please. Who is calling, please?
Private Clifford Morgan from Prattsfield, Minnesota. And this is my...
Oh, she knows Clifford. Yeah, you're OWAL soldier.
AWOL soldier. Maybe Congressman Morley could see us?
Please, we need help. He only went AWOL to help me, and now they want to send me home.
We've got no one else to turn to. They're going to throw me in the guardhouse and deport Tina. We'll never see each other again. Well, you think Congressman Morley will help us?
Oh, he will certainly try. Please, be comfortable.
I have made much trouble for you, and I am sorry. Please forgive me.
How'd you like to kiss and make up?
You joke, Button?
You forgive too quickly.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Congressman Morley is busy just now, but...
Oh. Come on, Tina.
Well, I work for Congressman Morley, and I will try to help.
You will?
Yeah. You two wait here, and I'm going to visit the proper authorities to see if there isn't some way for you to become an American, Tina. Then we can get this soldier of yours back where he belongs. And you will see what makes this country great.
What is that?
Justice.
Hey, Phil, this cable won't reach. Use the one attached to camera 2. Excuse me, lady.
on in there with all those cameras and everything?
Those are not for you. Congressman Morley is being interviewed on television this evening.
Have you good news for me and Clifford?
Well, I'm sorry, Tina. I was able to do nothing.
Well, thanks for trying anyway. We'd better sneak out this way, Tina.
Where do we sneak to, Clifford?
Well, please wait. As soon as Mr. Morley is through with his interview, I'm sure he will find some way to help. Now, stay out of sight.
Well, what makes you think Mr. Morley will help us?
I know my congressman.
Very nice. Yes, very nice indeed. Where does this door lead to?
That's maybe where the body's buried.
Well, what have we here? It's all right, kids. Just relax.
You know who we are?
I've got a darn good hunch. Do you know who I am?
You work for Congressman Morley?
Now, how'd you guess?
Congressman Morley must be a wonderful man. He's going to help me stay in America and marry Clifford.
Good old Congressman Morley. Now, don't go away.
Can you think of anything else that might help me down there, Miss Cooper?
A Boston accent?
I understand you're quite an authority on foreign aid.
If by authority you mean belief, what you say is true. I do believe in foreign aid.
Now, would you tell us something about your own private aid program for visiting foreigners, Mr. Morley?
My private program for foreign aid? I'm afraid I don't understand.
It's a nice house you have here, Mr. Morley.
Well, thank you.
Mind showing us around a bit?
No, not at all.
What's that man up to?
This seems to be your evening for natural mistakes.
This is our breakfast room and our kitchen over here.
What's out here?
Oh.
The patio. Himmel, I know what he's up to.
This door leads out to our...
May I have the pleasure of introducing your other guests, Mr. Morley?
Oh, Clifford, now the whole world will know we're here.
No, honey, only the North American continent. This is the young couple that some of you have been reading about over your morning coffee. The young man, Private Morgan, I believe, went AWOL in defense of this young lady whom the government now wants to deport for various reasons. Correct?
You said you worked for Congressman Morley.
You said I worked for Congressman Morley. I would say that explanations are in order, Congressman Morley.
I agree, Mr. Willard. By all parties concerned.
Oh, please. It was all my fault. I took it upon myself to hide them until we could do something about... Det var bara det att jag ville hjälpa. Ni förstår inte hur svårt det är.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to translate for our television audience, Congressman?
No, I don't understand Swedish, Mr. Willard. Now, let's see if you understand English. Mr. Willard, I accepted your invitation because it gave me an opportunity to discuss some political issues in which I strongly believe. Instead, you have pried into personal matters and deeply embarrassed two young people. Young lovers, Mr. Willard, caught in a desperate situation, needing help and understanding. But you have preferred to ignore the plight of these youngsters and concentrate on holding me up to ridicule, merely because I hold public office. Well, I refuse to be baited any longer, Mr. Willard. I refuse to dangle from your hook. And for my closing remark tonight, may I say that I think you are a disgrace to your profession.
Underbar, Congressman Morley. Underbar. The farmer's daughter will be right back after this message.
Katie, the farmer's daughter. You can't resist that gal. She's country style but city design. Got a smile that's sprinkled with sunshine. Look at the farmer's daughter. she'll perk up your morale. Her brand of charm is so disarming, crowns turn upside down. We owe a debt to Sweden, she's just what we've been needing. So glad the farmer's daughter came to town.
A Screen Gems production.